Now Judah's railroad cuts right through the mountain. 1,649 feet of rock must be excavated, the longest tunnel on the route. Chinese laborers dig day and night. It's easier to ship workers from China than get Americans across the continent.
The railroad magnates said, the Chinese built the Great Wall, didn't they? Let's bring the Chinese in to do this work.
Over 10,000 Chinese laborers earn less and do the deadliest jobs.
The Transcontinental Railroad was built by Chinese workers brought over specifically to work on the railroad, and they were considered somewhere in between human and animal. They were not expected to survive. They were expected to come here and work and die.
7,000 miles from home, 17-year-old Hung Lei Wo swaps a life of poverty in Canton for the back-breaking work on a railroad gang. Hung Lei Wo must cut through granite so tough, a rock the size of a big toe will support a 50-ton locomotive. Progress slows 2 inches a day. To break through, they need nitroglycerin. But transporting it is banned when 15 men are blown to pieces. In a mobile lab, Scottish chemist James Howden mixes it on the spot. Nitroglycerin is 13 times more powerful than gunpowder. So unstable, any physical shock and it will explode in his hands. Howden gets hazard pay. $4,000 a month in modern money. After 3 months in the mountains, he turns to drink, leaving the nitro to Chinese men like Hung Lei Wo. Irish crews won't touch it. Detonation creates temperatures of 9,000 degrees, as hot as the surface of the sun.
So. 이거야.
An estimated 1,500 Chinese die in explosions and rock slides. Hung Lei Wo survives. His son will be the first Chinese American to graduate in engineering from the University of California at Berkeley. Once through the mountains, track laying accelerates from 10 inches to 6 miles a day. Each spike is struck 3 times. 10 spikes to a rail. 400 rails a mile. 21 million hammer swings complete the railroad. May 10th, 1869. A one-word message arrives by telegraph. Done. A 6-month journey across the continent is cut to 6 days.
The folks who had once had to risk everything in a wagon train, that is eliminated. You now can get on the railroad and travel from Boston to Sacramento. That's a revolution.
The internet of the era, the Transcontinental Railroad changes everything it touches, triggering a mass migration to the Great Plains.